everybody and welcome. And today we're going to have a look at this orange calcite. Calcite can be colourless. It can also be white. It can be grey, it can be yellow, green, blue, pink, red. But this particular one is orange. And it often can appear to be quite translucent, even transparent, and that lets light pass through the crystals within it. So calcite has notable optical properties really due to its crystal structure. It is birefringent, which allows it to split a single light ray that comes into it, splits one into two rays with different polarizations. So you can kind of imagine the Pink Floyd album cover with the prism on it, Dark Side of the Moon. It's the same sort of way it works. And that particular property is utilized in various types of optical instruments. And calcite is also an essential component in manufacturing cement and functions as a kind of a flux. So you use flux for soldering and it reduces the melting temperature of the raw materials. So it works in the same way with cement, so it doesn't overheat. So if you think of like lime plaster, that creates its own heat. So additionally, calcite is utilized in the production of lime, which is like a calcium oxide, and that happens through calcination process. It's actually a very, very soft crystal, really. So let's get on to the zodiac signs. Zodiac signs for orange calcite are Leo. Guess which planet calcite is associated with? Just judging by the colour. Well, it's the sun. And the element for orange calcite, guess again the colour. It's fire. So the chakras for orange calcite are the solar plexus and the sacral. And that's all there. It's all there in the colour. You can see it. Amazing, isn't it? So for charging and cleansing, you'd use smudging. The country of origin, where did this piece come from? I think this is just down the road from where I live, about a couple of hours away, really. And it's in the UK. It's not far away. So the world locations are Belgium, the United Kingdom, Mexico, Namibia, Iceland, Romania, and the United States, and finally, South Africa. That's quite a worldwide area. In other words, it's available everywhere. So on the Mohs scale, it's a 3. You see, it's a soft one. It's a C. So you're going to have to be careful if you're going to tumble calcite. You probably need to mix it with like, all calcite, or with something like lepidolite that's quite equally soft. I think lepidolite runs between 2.5 and 3. So your health benefits for orange calcite would be for detoxification, for your digestive system, your endocrine system, your metabolism, your respiratory system, your sex drive, your skeletal system, your skin, your tissue, and your urinary system. Your emotional benefits would be for self-confidence, joy, acceptance, empowerment, enthusiasm, fear, energy, awareness, addiction, anxiety, balance, communication, focus, stability, mental clarity, creativity, and finally, abuse. Your metaphysical benefits would be for spiritual protection, for your insight and psychic ability, for channeling, for intuition, spiritual development, wisdom, spiritual realms, grounding, and opportunities. See how many things that this helps with your physical, your emotional and your metaphysical benefits. And that just is reflected in how worldwide available it is. So we're all going to have access to be able to use it if we can find it. And it seems to be, like I say, worldwide. So I'm now going to ask this really gorgeous piece of calcite if I can connect with the energy within. And first of all, I'm going to ask, is it a male or a female energy? Male. It's a male. And it's saying, think of him like a physician. And it's showing me your intuitive reactions, intuitive responses. And if you have this crystal, it helps for those who are unsure of what is going on around them, who are confused by things. And it helps pinpoint the areas they're having thoughts about and feelings about. It's saying if you meet somebody, perhaps a prospective partner or a friend for the first time, or even looking at getting an animal. Yeah, even an animal. And it's saying that it can help you not to make a judgment, but to decide whether you like this person or whether you don't, whether you're willing to give them an opportunity or whether you don't, or whether this animal, this pet, is a good fit for you or not. It really is bringing your intuition to the forefront. It says there is a connection with orange and red crystals. They enhance your intuition. And this allows energy to flow through, enhancing all your senses, which heighten and feed your intuition. It's vital for our well-being and our protection. And it's showing me calcite with obsidian. Would that be mahogany obsidian? Saying no. Black obsidian. It's just showing me with obsidian. Together, they're very powerful for your personal protection, for your spiritual protection. So if you were opening yourself up for a meditation, or wanting to connect with spirit, or doing investigations, right. So if you're going into a paranormal world, you might like to take some calcite, some orange calcite with you, and if you pair it with obsidian. And it's saying it really, really opens us up, allowing us to receive information. And it's showing like the sun, it's a solar plexus. I think they all show me the sun for the solar plexus. I think that's my guide. If I see the sun, that means solar plexus. It brings joy and emotion when we're tired. And it's just that zest and that warm color, and the zest brings us energy. It's zest for life, an energy boost. Saying you could rub it on your temple here. Now, for those who use their hands a lot, like a mechanic, or somebody who sews, someone who types, if you're using your fingers, like the ends of your fingers a lot, or you have manual dexterity, you require manual dexterity, it helps with that ability, because the toxins that we have within our body, they don't move around so freely, and it can get lodged in areas, and this calcite can just help clear it from those pressure points. I wonder if it gets lodged in our fingers at all, through all the joints there. We have many joints in our hands. Now showing me a womb, like the womb area. It's a lovely crystal around the base of the womb. The edge, not over the top, not over the front area, but over the sides and the edge where the womb would connect, as it were, to the body. And it's saying it's lovely just to rub around that area. It helps re-energize. It helps re-energize the fluid that surrounds the baby, that protects the baby. It's fascinating, that. So I think it's also a good crystal to have in a child's room. And it helps to stimulate their intuition. because a child's intuition is highly active, especially if they're feeling spirit at a very young age. And it does up until they're about 8 years old when they lose it. So it can help to stimulate them, help them to understand more clearly what they're seeing, and it gives them a clearer picture of what they're hearing also. So they can make a more informed choice as to whether they wish to continue with it or whether they don't. Because I guess if they choose not to, it will come back at a later stage in life if they choose to, which is fair enough. So for those of you who live in a hot place, a hot country, for some reason, this is a cooling crystal. It's saying if you live in a cold place, it has the opposite effect. How bizarre. How bizarre. It can create heat if you live in a cool area, and if you live in a hot area, it can be cooling. That's bizarre. So place this crystal, if you're in a desert area, a hot area, you put it in water, and place your bowl of water near an open window with like a free airflow passage, and it helps to keep the air cool, keeps the water cool, keeps the air that's circulating over the top of that, keeps that cool. Does that apply to any crystal that you put in water? Saying not all, no, maybe just the calcites. All right. It's because of the structure of a calcite and how a calcite is formed. So how does that act? That it becomes heating for those in cold climates. It's just saying you put it within your hand. So this is for people in cold climates. So in hot climates, you put it in the water by the window. For those in a cold climate, you keep it within your hand. And because of the structure of the crystal, it retains heat from you. Therefore, it can keep your hands warmer for longer. And if the extremities, like your feet, are warm or your hands are warm, the rest of you feels warm. Okay. So I live in a cold climate. So yes, I'm going to try that one. In fact, I think I'll build a wall around me. It's now showing me little field mice, small creatures. They get a lot of benefit from calcites. There must be something in there that they either lick or they like to be around, which is why they make nests near where there's calcite. So I'm saying little field mice type of creatures. It's just a mousy type. Just a mousy type of creature, a small one, a brown mousy type thing. I don't know one mouse from another. It's saying similar. Same with rabbits and anything that burrows underground. Oh, it just likes the energy. It gets good energy from the crystal. Isn't it amazing? I mean, it's not just humans. It's just amazing who can get benefits from this. So I'd like to say thank you to the crystal now. Thank you for the energy within for helping us with this information. Really appreciate it. And I'm sure these crystals have many benefits that we have yet to seek out. So thank you. And if you've enjoyed this today, please give me a like and a subscribe and share. And any comments you have, please put them in the box below. And don't forget, if you want a personal crystal reading, if you look in the description box of this video, and you'll see the details where you can email me there, and we'll take it from there. So thank you, and we'll catch up next time. Thank you. Bye for now. Bye.